we are going to begin in a seated position today. Cross-legged seat if that is comfortable and accessible for you. If not, find a seat that is. So you're welcome to maybe come to a seated butterfly. Any other seat that just allows for a lengthened spine. So if you find yourself sitting with the tailbone curled under, it automatically forces you into a rounded back. So if you can find a seated position where the pelvis can tilt forward, then the spine has more of a chance to lengthen and you maintain the natural curve in the back itself. So again, we'll kind of shift a little bit in the seat. Today's class is going to be quite active. It'll be another vinyasa free Chataranga vinyasa flow class. So no Chatarangas, very few planks, downward dogs. It's going to be a lot of lower body work, and we will get some upper body in there as well, but it's going to be mostly standing postures. And we're going to work with what's called a ladder flow. So a ladder flow takes a series of asanas or postures and puts them all together to create a longer flow. So we'll be starting with maybe one or two asanas and then slowly building as we repeat this sequence a few times over until we get the full sequence. That full sequence will then become what is called a mandala flow. So it'll become a circle around your mat. At one point, you will be facing the back of your mat for the second half of your mandala flow, and then we'll circle back around to the front. So just be prepared for that. About halfway through, you're going to be facing the back of your mat. You won't be able to see me, but I'll be still talking you through all of it. So with that said, we will go ahead and get started from our seated position. Again, take any last shifts, adjustments that you might need. Let the hands rest anywhere on your body that feels comfortable, whether they're folded in your lap, down on your knees, or palms upward. Soften the shoulders, let the elbows fall towards the rib cage. Give the heart just a little lift, and you almost want to feel like your tailbone as well. We're lifting towards the back of your heart. So again, we maintain the natural curve in the low back. Bring the chin down just slightly, enough to lengthen the back of your neck, but not enough to change your breath, keeping the airway still open. If comfortable, allow your eyes to softly close. If it's not comfortable for any reason to close your eyes, maybe just try to soften your gaze, half shutting the eyelids or turning the gaze downward. So you're not focusing on any one thing. Just take about 8 to 10 breaths here, allowing the breath to begin to even out, to become rhythmic. Each full cycle of breath, the same length as the one before, the same length as the one after. You're aiming for maybe a 5 to 6 second count in and a 5 to 6 second count out. This breath is too long, it leaves you feeling breathless for any reason, then adjust as needed, maybe 4 to 5. This will be the breath that guides us through our asanas today. The same breath that supports us through stillness. For our last few seated breaths here, set an intention or create a mantra for your practice today. This could be simple as a single word, even an image or a phrase. Something that gives you what you might be lacking today. Maybe your word is simply strength, peace, an image of a river, a meadow. Again, anything that you might need for your practice. Once you know your mantra, your intention, then with 5 breaths, repeat or see that intention, that mantra in your mind. And each time you exhale, imagine it being released with your breath, released into the room, to circle around you, to support you, just like the air that you. If comfortable, slowly begin to open your eyes. Know that you can keep the eye closed as long as you like. If the palms were down, turn them now to face upward. And we'll start by circling your arms. Next, inhale, taking the arms out wide. Palms pressing up and in. As you exhale, reverse the palms, press them down and away. Imagine yourself growing taller as the fingertips come to the mat. We'll do 2 more like that. Inhale, circling up. Exhaling back down. 1 more time, deep inhale. And exhale. Good. From here, plant the left fingertips on the mat. Your next inhale, sweep your right arm overhead, palm lifting to the ceiling. As you exhale, come to a side bend to your left. You might come onto the left palm. For a little more, you can walk the left fingertips further out to the left and then reach a little further through the right fingertips. Think about your left rib cage spinning forward as the right ribs spin up and back. Stay here for another full breath in, full breath out. As you inhale, come back to center. As you exhale, bring the right hand back to the mat. Now inhale, the left arm will sweep up. Exhale, the left arm goes overhead to the right. Again, listen to your body here. You might simply just stay on the right fingertips or come to your right palm. For more, you can walk the right hand forward, but notice if that collapses in the right rib cage. Try to keep the ribs long, even though we're side bending. Take 1 more full breath, a little longer through the left hand. And now inhale, the left arm up. Exhale, the left hand down. 1 more arm circle. Inhale, reach high. As you exhale, bring the fingertips to the mat in front of you, and we're going to walk the hands forwards into a forward fold. As deep as it feels good this early in your practice, just starting to lengthen out the back, get a little bit of opening into your hips. Feel free to rock your head side to side. You can stay up onto fingertips or come onto palms. If you want a little more, imagine you were pressing the fingertips down and forward as you press the sit bones back. Take another full breath here. We're going to come to tabletop from here. So your option is to plant your palms, roll over your knees from your cross-legged seat. If that's too much for the knees, you'll just walk your hands back in, come up to seated, release the cross-legged seat, and then come to hands and knees, finding table. So here, we'll warm up the back, the shoulders, the knees a little bit before we start to get into our standing flows. Coming into tabletop, we're going to link some footwork with cat and cow. So your next inhale, you'll tuck your toes, draw the chest forward, come into cow pose. Chest forward, belly down, tail up. As you exhale, you're going to untuck the toes, roll through the spine, bring your chin to your chest as you tuck the tail. Again, inhale, the chest will come forward, tuck the toes underneath, tailbone lift. Exhale, continue here, back into cat, toes untuck, you round the spine. We'll do 4 more of those, inhaling and exhaling. 3. If you lose the movement with the feet, that's okay. Always catch up as you go, following the breath through your movements. Couple more rounds here. Take 1 more full round. Now, as you exhale, you'll untuck the toes, press the hips to the heels, and come into a quick child's pose. Couple more breaths here, jaws lengthening out the spine, stretching the hips, forehead to the floor or a block. Feel free to rock your head side to side, give the forehead a massage. And then from here, walk the hands to the left. Just enough that you find some extra length down the right side, but you should still be able to allow the head to fall between the arms. Press the right hip back and down as you ground down through the right hand. Hold for another full breath. Good, now walk the hands back to center. And then from here, you'll walk your hands to your right. Again, you're creating some length down the left side, but not going so far that the head can't fall between the arms, the neck is stiff. Try to allow the head to fall heavy. Good, one more breath here. And now walk the hands back to center. From center, stretch the fingertips forwards, come back up onto fingertips. Hold for a breath, pressing the hips back. And then lowering the palms, inhale, shift your weight back forwards, coming back to hands and knees, tabletop. From your hands and knees, we're going to walk the hands forwards until the fingertips come to the very top edge of your mat. So you have a nice long diagonal line. From there, you're going to shift your shoulders forward back over your wrist. So we come into a knee plank position. Hold this knee plank or tuck one toe at a time and then lift one knee at a time until you come into a full plank. Press the floor away from you. Pull the belly to the spine. Reach the heart forwards as you press your heels back. You're holding your plank now for another 5, 4, 3, 2. As you exhale, slowly lower one knee at a time. You'll come back to your knee plank. And then we're going to lower all the way down to the floor, coming onto your belly. Untuck the toes, so the tops of the toenails press into the floor. And then walk your fingers out about 6 to 7 inches away from the shoulders. So we're going to come into almost a T position, but still leave a big bend in the elbows. So the elbows can point to the ceiling. You'll come up onto your fingertips as if you had spiders for hands. Now draw the shoulders themselves down and back, press into the fingers. As you inhale, just hover the collarbones away from the floor. So the gaze can go slightly forwards. Hold there for the breath out. Inhale, see if you can lift maybe just half an inch higher. And then as you exhale, lower back down. We're going to do that a couple more times. Adjust the fingers maybe a little closer in if you felt any constriction in the shoulders. And then again, press into the fingertips. Roll the shoulders down and back. Inhale, lift the heart. Maybe you feel a rib or two lift. And then exhale, lower the spine. Twice more. Inhale, maybe a little higher. First couple ribs. And then exhale and lower. Last time. Inhale, roll it back up. And exhale, roll it back. Good. From here, slide the hands all the way in under your shoulders. Tuck your toes. We're going to lift back up to your knee plank. So press the knees into the floor. Press the floor away from you. Lift so that your shoulders are back over your wrists. You have a diagonal line from tail to head. And then again, you'll stay here or tuck the toes. Lift one knee at a time. Come to a full plank. Hold there for a breath in. Down dog on your exhale, sending the hips up and back. Now take a few breaths in this down dog, and as always, if down dog does not feel good to you, you're free to stay in a tabletop, maybe come to a child's pose. If you're in down dog, pedal out your feet. Think about finding a position with the feet so that you have as much weight in the feet themselves as you can. Pressing the hips back, pressing the palms down and forwards, lifting your sit bones to the space where the wall and the ceiling meets behind you. Take another full breath in, press the hips back a little more, lengthen. Full breath out, settle the heels to the floor. Now on your next inhale, lift both heels, soften both knees, look to the top of your mat, and start to take little steps forwards towards your hands. Once your feet reach the top of your mat, the backs of your hands, come to a halfway lift. Soften the knees, lift the hands up to the shins or thighs, flatten the spine, reach the chest forwards. Take an extra breath here. Belly to spine, think about lengthening out and down. Your next exhale, keep the knees bent. So your belly comes to your thighs, you're reaching the chest and the heart past the legs of your knees. And then allowing the head and shoulders from there to fall heavy. Fingertips can always stay on your body or maybe come down to the floor. If you want a little more, grab opposite elbows, find ragdoll. Feel free to find a little bit of movement as well, swaying side to side, head, shoulders, arms. We'll just take a couple more breaths here. If you feel like the blood is rushing too much to your head, you can always bring the gaze slightly forwards as well. And then really engage the glutes and thighs. This will help to move the blood away from your head. Take one more breath. Good. Release the fingertips back to the mat. You're going to take a little extra big bend into the knee, so almost like a half chair. We're going to be playing with chair quite a bit today, so we're going to really warm up the glutes. Next, inhale, lead with the heart. We're going to circle the arms, bend the knees a little more, and then at the very top, straighten the legs, reach up, stretch up. Good. Exhale, hands to the heart. Take a moment here just to pause, to allow the blood to move down away from your head, especially if you're feeling lightheadedness, dizziness. Let the weight sort of transfer back and forth, rocking from heels to toes. Start to create a nice foundation for yourself. Think about the toes spreading out across the mat. Weight towards the center of the heel. And you want to feel weight in the ball mound across the entire foot, from the big to the little toe. And then as you press the ball mound down and the toes lift, you should be able to feel the inner arches lift as well, on the inside of the ankles engage. From here, inhale, now circle your arms. You're going to take a side bend to your left. Lower the left hand to the outer left thigh. Take the right arm up and over once again to the left. Continue to reach the left hand down towards the floor as the right hand reaches towards the left wall. Again, inhale, both arms up. Now to your right, exhale. Right arm's going to reach down towards the right foot, left fingertips towards the right wall. Good. Inhale, come back up. Connecting palms, exhale, hands to the heart. We're going to do 2 half-sun salutations just to get into the flow of forward bends. Inhale, circle your arms high. This time as you exhale, reach the arms forward, soften the knees, go out and down. Think chest reaching past over the knees into a standing forward fold. From here, inhale, halfway lift, hands to shins. And then again, exhale, forward fold. Circle the arms, inhale, lift all the way to stand. Use your feet, your legs, your glutes, your belly, all to support the back. Exhaling, hands back to the chest. One more time like that. Inhale, circle the arms. Exhaling, forward fold. Inhaling, halfway lift. Refold, exhale. Press into the feet, root to rise. Inhale, circle the arms, come back up to stand. Exhaling, hands to the center of the chest. Good. From here, we're going to start our ladder flow, starting by building the first asana in our sequence, which is going to be a chair pose. So for this first chair pose, we're going to do a traditional chair with the feet hips width distance apart. So you'll take your feet, again, hips width distance apart, spreading out the toes. Hips width distance apart is generally 2 fists together. So most people go a lot wider than they realize what hips are. Your hips are on the inside, not the outside. So think about the heels tracking with the hip bones here. So again, it's about 2 fist distance apart. From there, transfer your weight into your heels. And if you have issues with chair at all, it hurts your back, it hurts your hips, it hurts your legs, more than just a muscle activation, skip the chair, do the flows from a standing position. So from here, weight goes back into your heels. You're gonna sit your hips down and back as if you were sitting in a chair that someone's trying to slide out from underneath you. From here, we'll just take the arms straight forward, reaching through the fingertips, weights back in the heels. You should be able to lift the toes, all 10 toes, and really transfer the weight back. That'll keep the glutes active, the backs of the legs active. Take one more breath, belly to spine. Good, sit a little lower on the exhale. Now as you inhale, we're gonna go into a forward fold. Exhaling there. Good, circle the arms, inhale, take it all the way up to stand. Hands to the heart, exhale. Good, one more like that, and then we're going to change the sequence. Taking a little faster, sitting the hips down and back. Inhale, sweep the arms forwards and up. This time you'll go exhale, forward fold. Half lift it, inhale. Refold, exhale. Circle it to come to stand, inhale. Hands to the heart, exhale. Taking the chair up a notch, you're welcome to stay hips width distance apart, or to move on, add on. We're going to bring the feet together, toes together with just a little space between your heels. This will help to keep the low back widened, also help to keep your ankle bones from knocking together. Same thing, we're going to sit the hips down and back as if you were sitting into a chair, someone sliding out from underneath you. This time, bring the hands to the center of the heart. You're going to hinge a little further forwards until your belly touches your knee. And then from here, you're going to take your left forearm, place your left forearm across the top of your thighs, and then bring your right fingertips to your right hip. Give yourself a little twist to the right. So this can be the twist that we do from now on in your chair. If you want to take it a little further, we're going to move the left elbow to the outside of the right knee, and then bring the right hand to meet the left into prayer. So you're pressing elbow against knee as the hips continue to shift down and back. Now take a quick look at your knees. Make sure the knees are even with each other. One hasn't shifted forwards of the other. Take one more breath in. Good job. Forward fold. Exhale. Inhale. Come back up to stand. We're going right back into your chair. Exhale. Sit the hips down and back. Good. Hands are in prayer. Sit a little lower. Now think belly to thighs, but the chest is still reaching forward so the spine stays long. From there, start right forearm across the knees or thighs, the left hand to the left hip. Lift the left shoulder up and back, find the twist. Stay here or slide the right elbow to the outside of your left knee. Bring left hand to meet right into prayer. Twist, look over the left shoulder. So again, you have this option or the option with the arm over the knees. We're going to move a little faster. Next round. Take a breath in. Exhale, forward fold. Good. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, refold. Inhale, circle the arms. Exhale, forward fold. Hands to the heart. So now we're going to add on. Again, build into our ladder flow that will become the mandala flow. If you've kept feet hips width distance apart, I didn't say it on the last round, but make sure that you only do the version of the twist with the arm across the knees rather than trying to bring the elbow to the outside of the knee. You won't have the range of motion, and it's going to force the knees and the hips into an awkward position. So again, if the knees And feet are hips width distance apart, forearm over the knee, hand to the hip to twist. So from here, we're going into your chair. Sit the hips down and back. Into your twist, exhale, elbow to knee or forearm across thighs. Inhale here. Exhale, forward fold. Half lift and lengthen, inhale. As you exhale, we're coming to your first lunge. You'll bend the knees, fingertips to the mat, step the left foot to the back of the mat. Lunge on your right leg, right knee over right ankle. Now stay on left fingertips, inhale. Sweep your right arm up to the ceiling. Good, stack the shoulders, stack the fingers. Now as you exhale, we're gonna take your right hand, sweep it underneath the right thigh, touching the left elbow. Inhale, sweep it back up. Exhale, back underneath. You've got a couple more, inhale. And exhale. One more time, inhale. Good, and exhale. Give me one final twist, inhale, right arm reaches up. As you exhale, the right hand is going to come down to meet the left, to the floor. Soften the back knee. Step your left foot forwards to meet the right. Half lift and lengthen, inhale. Forward fold, exhale. You're going to your chair from here this time. Sit the hips down and back, lift the heart. Arms forwards, inhale. Twist to your left, exhale. Hands to the heart, or forearm across the knee. Hold for the inhale. Good, exhale, forward fold. Lift, inhale, reset, lengthen. Lunge on your left, bend the knee, step your right foot to the back of your mat, left knee over your left ankle. Once there, right hand to the mat, inhale, the left arm up. Stack the wrists, stack the shoulders, stack the fingertips. Take a breath in. As you exhale, the left hand's going to sweep under the right, tap the right elbow. Inhale, reach it back up. Exhale, underneath. Good, again, two more. Inhale. And exhale. One more time, breath in. And exhale. Give me one more big twist. Inhale, the arm to the ceiling. As you exhale, the left hand will come down to frame the left foot. We'll soften the back knee. Step the right foot back forwards to meet the left. Half lift, lengthen, inhale. Forward fold to complete, exhale. Inhale, circle the arms, come all the way to stand. Reach up, stretch up. Hands to the heart, exhale. Good, adding on, moving a little faster. Sit low, find chair, inhale. Twist it to the right, exhale, twisted chair. Good, hold for the inhale. Forward fold, exhale. Half lifted, inhale. As you exhale, bend the knees, step the left foot back, find a lunge on your right side. Plant the left palm, inhale the right arm up. One time this time, exhale, sweep the right arm underneath the left, tap the left elbow. Inhale, take the right arm up. Good, this time you're going to take your right arm, bring it under your rib cage, set your right forearm on top of the right thigh. Once the right forearm's on top of the right thigh, you're going to spin the left heel down so the left foot is towards parallel at the back of your mat. Slightly pigeon-toed, especially if you have tighter hips. Now you're going to take your left hand. Inhale the left arm up to the ceiling. And then as you exhale, the left hand is going over your left ear towards the top of your mat, side angle pose. Take a breath in. Good, as you exhale, the left hand's coming back down. You'll reframe the right foot. The left heel will lift, the right hand will come down, and we step the left foot back to the top of the mat. Half lift to reset, inhale. Forward fold, let it go, exhale. We start here with chair. Sit the hips down and back. Inhale, lift the hands. Twist to your left. Exhale, forearm to thighs or palms to chest. Inhale there. Forward fold, exhale. Half lift, inhale. Good, exhale, lunge on your left. Step the right foot to the back of the mat. Plant the right palm, inhale, left arm up. One time, your left hand sweeping underneath the knee, tapping the right elbow. Inhale, take your arm back up. This time as you exhale, the left hand is gonna go underneath the ribs, set the left forearm on top of the left thigh. From there, spin the right heel down so your back foot is towards parallel, slightly pigeon-toed. From there, inhale, lift the right arm up, open the chest. Good, stay here, or bring the right fingertips over the right ear. Lengthen down the right side of the body from heel to fingers. Hold for a breath in. Good, exhale, lower the right hand, lower the left hand. Come up onto the ball of the right foot, step the right foot back to meet the left. Half lift it, inhale, forward fold, exhale. Circle it, inhale, come all the way to stand. Hands to the heart, exhale. Good, we're gonna keep going, add a little more. We're gonna start to turn on the mat. From here, sit low, reach high, inhale, chair pose. Exhale, twisted chair to your right. Forearm across thigh or left elbow to right knee. Inhale. Good, forward fold, exhale. Half lift it, inhale. Lunge on your right leg, left foot steps to the back. Plant the left hand, inhale, right arm up. Good, this time the right elbow is going right onto the top of the right thigh. Spin the left heel down, inhale, lift the left arm. Again, the left arm can continue to go to the ceiling, or it's gonna go over your head. Take a full breath in, and a full breath out. From here, we're lifting to a warrior two. So we'll keep the legs in the same position. Use the left arm to lift your upper body, bringing shoulders over hips. Right knee is still bent, hips are open. Reach the right arm forwards out over the right thigh, the left arm to the back of your mat. Now reverse your warrior, plant your left hand at the back of your left thigh. Inhale, reach your right arm overhead. Good, come back to warrior two, exhale. We're gonna do that 3 more times. Inhale, reverse your warrior. Exhale, warrior two. Again, inhale. And exhale. Again, inhale. Good, this time as you exhale, you're going to rotate the hands all the way through to lower the left hand back to the floor. Folding over the right foot, lift the back heel, step your left foot forwards to meet your right. Take your half lift, inhale, forward fold, exhale. Chair pose, sit the hips down, lift the heart, inhale. You're going to twist to your left, twisted chair, exhale. Hold for the inhale. Forward fold, exhale. Half lift, inhale. Lunge on your left, step the right foot back as you exhale. Good, twist, right hand down, inhale, left arm up. This time as you exhale, your left hand is gonna come right down the left forearm to the left thigh. Spin the right heel down, inhale, reach the right arm forwards and up. Think about the rib cage spinning open. Good, now we're gonna come up to warrior two. Use the right side body to lift the upper body, shoulders over hips. Reach the left arm forward out over the left thigh, right hand to the back of the mat. Next inhale, reverse your warrior, right hand to right thigh, left arm is going to reach up and overhead. Good, exhale, back to warrior two. 3 more like that, inhale. And exhale, 2. And exhale. 1 more time, inhale. This time as you exhale, hands root all the way over. We're gonna lower the right hand back to the floor or a block. Fingertips to the earth, spin the right heel up. Exhale, step the right foot forwards. Half lift it, inhale. Forward fold. Exhale. Circle it. Inhale. Come all the way up. Hands to the heart. Exhale. Good. We have two more rounds. 2 more cycles. 1 more round before we circle the mat. So again, we're going to start in your chair. Sit low, reach high. Inhale. Twisting to the right. Exhale. Good. Back to center. Inhale. Back to regular chair. Forward fold this time. Exhale. Lift. Inhale. Lunge to your right. Exhale. Left foot step back. Good. Inhale. The right arm up. Again, exhale. You'll transition the side angle. Right forearm to right thigh. Left heel spins down. Left fingertips reach forwards. Good. Inhale. You're going to come up to reverse warrior. Taking the left hand all the way to the back of the left thigh. Reaching your right arm up and over. This time, we'll exhale. Warrior 2. Now, straighten both legs. We're going to transition the feet so that the heels are in, toes are out. You're in a nice wide stance for goddess pose. Reach your arms over your head. As you exhale, bend both knees, drop your hips, hands to the heart. Good. Again, inhale, straighten the legs, circle the arms. This time, cactus the arms, bend the elbows, elbows and forearms press back. 2 more. Inhale, straighten the legs, arms up. Hands to the heart this time, hips down. Good. Once more. Inhale. Cactus it. Exhale. Inhale, straighten the legs. Good. As you exhale, last time, you're going to come to your goddess pose. Keep the bend in the right knee. We're going to start to move the upper body over towards the right leg. As you do, you'll begin to forward fold, fingertips to frame the right foot. Turn the right toes back to face the front of the mat. Spin the left heel up. Step the left foot back forwards to meet the right. Half lifted, inhale. Forward fold, exhale. Good, back to chair. Inhale, sit low. Twist it to the left, exhale. Good, back to chair, hands to the heart, chest forwards, inhale. Forward fold, exhale. Half lift, inhale. Stepping the right foot to the back of your mat, lunge on your left. Good, next inhale, right hand down, left arm up, inhale. Exhale, left forearm to left thigh, spin the right heel down, reach the right arm up or forwards over the ear. Good, now next inhale, reverse your warrior. Come all the way up and back. Good, warrior 2, exhale. Straighten your left leg. We're going back to goddess. Angle the toes in. The toes out, heels in. Circle the arms, inhale. Sit it low, exhale. Good, again, straighten the legs. Inhale, circle the arms. Cactus it, exhale. Inhale, come back up. Hands to heart, exhale. Once more, inhale. Cactus, exhale. Good, inhale, take the arms up. This time as you exhale, you'll bend the knees, but as you do, we're going to start to shift the weight back towards the left leg. Twist the body back to the front of the mat. Lower the hands, turn the left toes back forwards. When you're ready, step the right foot forwards to meet the left. Half lift it, inhale. Good, forward fold, exhale. Take a full breath in here and a full breath out. Root your eyes, inhale, circle the arms, come all the way to stand. Hands to the heart, exhale. Pause here for a couple of breaths. Feel free to close the eyes if comfortable. Just start to slow down the rate of your breath. Notice if it picked up as we started to move through sequences faster and stronger. Let the breath begin to calm. Maybe come back to your intention, your mantra. Allow the shoulders to soften, the toes to spread. Feel your heartbeat. One more full breath. Allow your eyes to blink back open. We have one more time through. This time we'll be circling to the back of your mat. Last two chairs. Sit the hips low. Reach the arms up. Breath in. Twist to your right. Exhale. Forearm to thighs or elbow to the outside of the knee. Come back to chair. Hands to the heart. Inhale. Chest forward. Forward fold. Exhale. Head down. Hips up. Half lifted. Inhale. Lunge on your right. Exhale. Step the left foot to the back of the mat. Left palm down. Inhale. Right arm up. Twist. Good. Right forearm to the right thigh. Spin the left heel down. Lift the left arm up. Rotate. Next inhale. Reverse your warrior. Taking the left hand to the left thigh. Right arm overhead. Warrior two as you exhale. Inhale. Arms overhead. Shift both heels in. Toes out. One time. Exhale. Goddess pose. Hands to the heart. Drop the hips. Good. This time, inhale, circle the arms, straighten the legs. Turn your feet now to parallel. Exhale, hinge forwards from the hips, wide-legged forward fold. You're going to hold here for a full breath in, head to the floor, full breath out. Good. Circle the arms, come back up to stand as you inhale. Now as you exhale, open the arms to a T. Keep the right foot towards parallel to the top of your mat. Pick up your left toes. Shift the left toes so they're now pointing to the back of your mat. Keeping the left leg straight, feel free to micro bend the knee, but think about engaging the muscles around the kneecap. Hinge forwards from the left hip. We're going to triangle pose. You're going to reach out. And when you can't go out with the left hand anymore, the left fingertips are going to come to the left shin, maybe the left thigh or the left ankle. Just be aware of dropping the left shoulder. Try to keep the whole upper body reaching forward. Now take the right arm up to the ceiling, stacking your right fingertips over your left. Take an inhale here. As you exhale, take your right hand, sweep it down, and you're going to tap the left thigh, the left hand. Again, inhale, take the right arm out to the right, up to the ceiling, triangle. Exhale it back down, turning the upper body to frame the left leg. Couple more. Inhale. And exhale. One more time, making sure you're not collapsing onto the left hand. Now as you exhale, we'll bring the right hand down. As the body faces the back of your mat, start to bend into your left knee. As the left knee bends, the fingertips will come to the floor, the right heel will lift, and you'll step the left foot or right foot forwards to meet the left. Now at the back of your mat. Halfway lift, inhale, forward fold, exhale. Root to rise, circle the arms, inhale, come all the way to stand. Hands to the heart, exhale. Last time through, sit low, find chair, inhale. Twist your chair to your left, exhale. Come back to chair, hands to heart, chest forwards, inhale. Forward fold, exhale over the legs. Half lift and lengthen, inhale. Step the right foot to the back of the mat, exhale, lunge on the left side. Plant your right hand, inhale, left arm up, twist. Good, take your left arm, sweep it, left forearm onto left thigh. Spin the right heel down, lift the right arm, side angle, inhale. Exhale there. Reverse your warrior, inhale, take it all the way up and back, right hand to right thigh, left arm reaching up and over. Good, warrior two, exhale, salute the horizon. Now straighten the left leg, adjust the feet, both heels in, toes out. Reach the arms overhead. This time, cactus the arms as you drop into your goddess. Good, straighten the legs, inhale, arms up. Now turn the heels out, toes to parallel. Exhale, wide-legged forward fold. Hinge from your hips. Soften the knees as much as needed. Let the head fall heavy. Hold here for another full breath in, full breath out. Engage glutes, inner thighs. Inhale, circle the arms. Lift with a flat back. Heart leads you up. Arms into a T, salute the horizon. Keep the left foot to parallel. Now turn the right toes to face back to the top of your mat. Inhale, hinge forward from the right hip. Reach out over the right leg as far as you can. When you can't go any more forwards, the right hand's going to come to the right shin, the right thigh, maybe the ankle. But again, try not to drop the right shoulder down to find the depth. Inhale, take your left arm up. Stack your left hand over the left shoulder. And now exhale, the left hand's going to go out to the left, down to tap the right. Inhale, take it out and up. Exhale, take it down. 2 more. Inhale. And exhale. Last one. Breath in. Good. This time as you exhale, start to bring the left hand down. As you do, you're going to start to bend into the right knee. Bring the fingertips back to the earth. Spin the left heel up. Last time, you'll step the left foot forwards to meet the right. Half lifted. Inhale. Last standing forward fold. Exhale. Good job. Find your half lift once more. Now as you exhale, you're going to bend your knees, plant your palms, walk your feet back and come back to your downward dog. Little steps back. Again, reach the sit bones to the space where the wall and the ceiling meets behind you. Press your palms down and forwards. Belly towards thighs, navel pulling up and in. Pedal out the feet a couple of times, shake out your head. And then slowly lower your knees to the floor. Give me 4 rounds of cat and cow. This time toes can be tucked or untucked, your choice. Just rolling out the back. Last couple. One more inhale. This time as you exhale, one last child's pose, hips to heels. Making you taking the knees a little wider as child's pose, allowing the upper body to rest a little closer to the floor. Arms could stay forwards in front of you, or any other arm variation that feels good to you. Maybe taking the hands back behind you, letting the backs of the hands rest alongside the feet, so the shoulders can wrap around the knees, the back of the shoulders can open. Forehead to the floor, or maybe a cheek to the floor, resting the neck. We'll just be here another 4 breaths. And now bringing the palms forwards in front of you, placing the hands on either side of your knees. Use that to lift yourself up to seated. So as the upper body lifts, shift the knees to one side, hips to the other, have a seat, and bring your legs forwards out in front of you. Give yourself a little shimmy down so that your feet are towards the front edge of your mat. And then we're going to go down onto the floor from there. So you're welcome to go 1 vertebrae at a time, using the core to lower to the floor. If that's too much for your low back, please roll to one side, come to the floor that way. Knees bent is a little easier, legs extended a little harder. If you're going back, you're rolling one vertebrae at a time, nice and slow all the way to the floor. Once you get to the floor, take a quick stretch. Reach your arms over your head, extend the legs long. And then as you exhale, just let the arms come to a neutral position. Bend your knees so that your feet are flat to the floor. And then cross your right ankle over your left knee, come to figure four. So your legs just did a lot of work, mostly the glutes, the backs of the legs, the hips. I'm gonna give them a nice good stretch. Feel free to keep the left foot down, or if you want more, bring the left knee into the chest. You can grab behind the knee or across the front of the left shin. If you want to add a little bit more, you can extend the left leg to the ceiling. For some of us, that's going to add more. For some, it's going to take it away. So listen to what your body likes. You can also find little movements, just kind of rocking the knees, just an inch or two side to side, or even drawing little tiny circles with the left knee. So it just barely circles the right leg. We'll be here another few breaths. Good. Now, if your left leg was lifted, stay in figure four, but lower the left foot back to the mat. Stay in figure four, let the arms open out into a T position. Tap this if you want a little more for the shoulders. And we're going to come to twisted figure four. So you'll start to lower your legs to the left until the sole of your right foot comes to the mat on the left side. Legs are still in a figure four. Gaze can turn towards the right fingertips. And for just a little bit more, try angling the right arm just slightly higher than the right shoulder at a diagonal. And it'll give you a little more length down the right side. One more breath here. And now ground down in your left foot, stay in figure four. Inhale, bring the legs back to center. Let them windshield wiper in this figure four just a couple of times side to side. And then you'll bring your right knee up into your chest, give it a quick hug. Good, set the right foot down, adjust the hips so the hip bones are level. And now figure four on your left ankle over your right knee, left knee falling wide. Stay here, or for more, draw the right knee into the chest. And again, you can hold 5 little movements. If movements feel good, just rocking a couple inches side to side or drawing little circles with the right knee. One more here. And now lower the right foot back to the mat. Again, stay in figure four. Open the arms out to a T or cactus. Lower the legs to the right until the sole of the left foot comes to the mat. Gaze again could fall towards the left fingertips. And for a little more, the left arm just slightly higher than the left shoulder at a diagonal will create a bit more length on your left side. One more. Now grounding with your right foot. Inhale, come back to figure four. Shift the hips, windshield wiper the figure four a little bit, side to side. Bring your left knee up into your chest, give it a hug. This time bring your right knee up to meet your left, give both knees a hug, rock it out a little bit, side to side. Maybe place your palms on your kneecaps, draw a few circles with the knees, give your back a nice good massage. From here, lowering the feet to the mat, take a moment to adjust the hips, lengthen the spine, and then extend right leg forward, left leg forward. Let the arms fall the width or even wider than the legs. Allow your eyes to soften and close. Take a deep breath in. As you exhale, allow your whole body to go heavy. Allow the floor to rise to support its full weight. Shavasana, final relaxation. A few moments here. Just allow you to be in your body. If at any time you feel your mind begin to wander, leave your body or the room. Find a focal point, maybe your breath, or maybe your intention, your mantra that you created at the beginning of your practice. Using these things as your guide back, gently moving through your body, listening to any messages it might be sending, bringing awareness to sensation, the breath, to the beat of your heart. Bring some sound back to your body. Stretch long, if you're just looking. Exhale, draw the knees in for one final hug. And here, roll your body off to right or left side, your choice. Again, you are free to stay right here. Stay in Shavasana or slowly now begin to make your way back up to seat. Wherever you have chosen to be, we'll take one more final breath together as well. Next, inhale, breathe deeply in from seated, circle the arms. Exhaling, hands. Thank you for joining. Namaste.